welcome back for another adventure.
Welcome back.
Today we are going to Maddox something Ranch House, and it is a restaurant that is known for like their really good meat. And we've only been here one time with Nick's family, like 6 years ago. Don't really remember too much about it. I feel like I remember it being good. And we're excited. We're on our way to Logan today, and this is just kind of on our way through. So we were like, hey, let's stop and have lunch. So let's go check it out.
Let's go.
We just got our drinks. I got a birch root beer, and Nick got a sarsaparilla, and we tried them. We've come to the conclusion that it's just like drinking like candy. Mine tastes like a root beer barrel candy, and Nick's tastes like Good and Plenty's. Do you get Good and Plenty's out of it?
Yeah, with drip beer.
That's so gross. I hate Good and Plenty's.
Delicious.
But mine's really good.
Mine's delicious.
It's like you're just like drinking candy, is what it's like. How's the salad? I haven't tried mine yet.
Good.
Good. We had reservations made for 12:15, and that was like an hour from now. We're like, oh no. We asked, and they could get us in right away. They said they just only do like a limited number of reservations per time slot.
So it's always worth checking.
Yeah, it's always worth checking. How's the lettuce salad?
It's crisp and fresh and good.
I agree. Yeah, the croutons, I don't know if they're like homemade. They look it. They're like big. Got my finger in it, sorry.
The tomato is fresh too.
Yeah, it's really good. I have to try this roll next. Roll? What is this? It's like almost like a corn muffin.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
And they also give you like raspberry sauce, like regular butter, which is what I did, but then they have like raspberry butter too. That is not cornbread, it's just a roll, but it's a really soft, delicious roll. And I actually am gonna go a little wild today, and I'm gonna try this with this raspberry butter. That's not something I feel like I normally do. I don't think I'd like that, but we're gonna see. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, I actually like that. Going with the raspberry. It's good, huh? It's just like perfect, not too overpowering.
Those are delicious rolls. They're just like slightly buttery with the raspberry butter. It's really good.
That reminded me of, we made it back down to the bottom of the trail. What a great hike. Our very first video we ever made. If you haven't watched it, it's our Battle Creek Falls hike. And yeah. We like to make fun of ourselves a lot with that one. We have a few different quotes from a few different videos that we like just make fun of ourselves, and we just like say them all the time. Another one is from that video as well, when we get to like the water and I can feel like the air and I'm like, feels so good. I don't know, it was really loud. What the heck is this weird? What is this? It's like cornbread. It looks like cornbread this time, for real.
Might be a cornbread.
But it's just like one little strip.
It's in the shape of a corn, you see?
Yeah?
It's like cornbread.
Why did they only give us one? It's kind of strange. All right, after continuing to eat those rolls, Nick and I have come to the conclusion that they are the best rolls we've ever had, ever.
Agreed.
They're so good.
They're just like a light, buttery, fluffy taste.
They're so fluffy and they're so soft. They just like melt in your mouth. And they don't really need like that much butter.
You can eat them plain and they're delicious.
They're so good. That little sliver of a thing that was at the bottom of the rolls is cornbread. It's just so weird why they gave us like one little slice of cornbread.
It's in the shape, was in the shape of a corn tip.
I mean, I feel like that's the shape it's supposed to be. But like, why just like one random one? I don't know, but it's really good. Nick and I just shared it.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Everything here has been so good so far. We haven't even got our food yet. The salad was fresh. The drinks are amazing. The rolls and the cornbread, everything's so good. I'm very excited for my food too.
Yeah.
There's this picture at our booth of the restaurant we're at right now, but it's like, looks like it's back in the, what would you say, 50s? 60s maybe? Based on the cars, I don't know. But yeah,
60s or 70s maybe.
It's got all these old cars. It doesn't really quite look 50s, does it?
No.
But anyway, that's kind of a fun picture. The food has arrived. It looks delicious. This looks like squash of some sort, butternut maybe. And I'm very excited for that. It did just say like fresh seasonal vegetables or something, and I'm excited that it's squash. Nick's ready to eat right now. Go for it. This is what I have left. Nick finished his whole plate a while ago, and I'm struggling, and he's even helped me with my roast beef a little bit. But I am so full. We are taking to go a couple of rolls, and Nick got 2 slices of banana cream pie, one for himself and one for my mom, because they both love banana cream pie. But we're on the road today, and we're gonna be in Logan all day. And I don't know, we have a very small cooler, so we'll see how long this makes it.
We'll get it to work.
But
Just sacrifice and eat it, then I'll go ahead and eat it.
But Nick said something about the steak.
It's the best steak I've ever had.
So
Spiced so delicious.
he called this place an A++.
Everything was delicious. Top of the line.
Here is the story of the Maddox Ranch House. And it's kind of long. If you're interested in reading it, just feel free to pause this video and give it a read.
You can see the evolutions of the neighbors too.
They've got, let's see, I think this is the first, 1952, I think it says.
1950 look.
Where, oh, Nick says 1950s over here. Look at it, so small. It's just like a little like log shack.
They put it on skis just in case they had to change the location.
Okay, Nick read the story while I was in the restroom. And he says that they put this little shack on skis in case they needed to move the location. Which
It's
is,
a rural area and they were afraid that it might not do well, so they wanted to have the option to be able to move it if they needed to.
but then this is still the location?
Well, they just kept adding on to it.
Then you've got 1951, 1952, I think that says. And I thought that was small until I saw the 1950. That's crazy how much it grew in just 2 years.
Yeah.
1983,
That one's like what it is.
I think this is where we're at today. Yeah. And then to give an idea of the size today, this is just kind of like a little waiting area before you go in. And they've got, looks like a bunch of different seating areas. They've got like pies and beef, or maybe it's just beef that they have over there. They have like meat that you can get in this freezer. And then they have some other little things you can purchase. It's like cotton candy and some caramels and stuff.
Yeah, those licorice ones are good.
Ugh. The black licorice. I don't have a problem with licorice. I think I said I don't like licorice before in our video. I don't have a problem with licorice. It's like that black licorice taste that I don't love. But they also have, oh yeah, here's like some seasoning. They also have like, on the menu it says you can get like their sauces and all sorts to take home. Looks like they have some like Rice Krispie treats. This one looks kind of Halloween-y. It's kind of fun. Oh, look, Halloween cheesecake. Chocolate vanilla swirl, salted caramel, and pumpkin spice.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then continuing back down here, we're just on our way out. It's quite spacious in here. It's pretty big. They're decorated for fall up there on the mantle. Cute. And you've got their home of the world's finest beef sign over there. Yeah.
I think that sign that rotates was made in the 60s.
Yeah, it's probably the same one.
Yeah.
I like it. It's fun. I like that it lights up too.
Yeah.
Kind of like flashes.
Fun lights.
We are going on a little adventure here because there's a buffalo back here. There he is. Oh, he's so cute. What is that all over him? Is it just like burrs like stuck in his fur?
Probably just dirt. He needs to get a haircut. Come here.
Hey, don't go. There's just one all by himself. There's bees around here. Also, I read online that people come from like all over to go to this place, like from Wyoming and stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hear him chomping the grass.
I was just gonna say you can hear him eating, like pulling the grass out. Found a praying mantis. Oh gosh, do they jump?
They can fly.
Oh gosh, no, 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 no. Do not fly at me.
It's like, what do I do now?
Poor thing.
There you go.
Go ahead. Oh, thanks for letting us say hi. All right, and that wraps it up here for Maddox Ranch House.
That was delicious, everything there.
It was really good. I'm glad we decided to do this. We were like, we hadn't had breakfast, and we're like, do we do breakfast or do we do lunch? And then I remembered that we're driving past this place, and I was like, let's do it.
It's the best steak I've ever had. Everything was perfect and delicious.
It was really yummy. I like kind of made myself sick though trying to finish that roast beef because it was just too much food for me. But really good. And thank you guys so much for joining us for another adventure
In this wondrous weird world.